Hello, everybody.
Wow.
It
I'm a
is Toku Hero Time.
yeah. I'm Enigma.
I'm Jack.
About you?
Mm.
How are we all doing
So what?
today?
I'm doing all right. Mostly studying. But I did hear some news about new. Basically, I heard that some them premium Bandai stuff finally got released lately.
Yeah.
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 How about you two?
Still not finding any toys. It's a barren wasteland.
Which toys?
Transformers.
Oh, like new ones.
Yeah.
Didn't you say there was like a masterpiece something?
Yeah. So, in some stuff we got going on there, we do have some in-hand images for Masterpiece 48 Plus Dark Amber Leo Prime, which I didn't know was a thing until today. And yeah, he looks pretty cool.
Yeah, he's basically a black recolor of the original Leo Convoy toy.
Yes.
Masterpiece. Yeah. Looks doesn't look half bad.
Yeah.
Mostly reminds me of Jack Revice. But yeah, it's pretty cool.
Does have that color scheme going on, doesn't it?
Yep.
I will be
Bring it-
skipping this one. This will not be making the Nemesis shelf.
I
That doesn't count.
shall wait to the inevitable legacy repaint.
Mm.
At least I hope
I
that'll
just have a
happen.
feeling this is one of those that's gonna get. I just have a feeling this is one of those that's gonna get like overstocked and then discounted into oblivion.
Huh?
I don't know why. It just gives off that vibe to me.
Do a lot of people care about Leo Convoy?
I mean,
Like, I
I'm
don't know-
gonna get
The
that
actual
toy.
one, yeah.
Yeah.
I have no idea where this guy's from at all.
Leo Convoy?
He's from
Yeah.
like.
He's from.
Do you mean like the original or just this version of it?
All I know is like some anime version of Beast Wars.
Yeah. One of the anime sequels.
Oh yeah, but this.
Well, anime sequel.
Yeah, but Amber Leo is like. Amber Leo is from. Like I think one scene in one movie and that's it.
Is he not a reference to that episode where there's like mirrored versions of the group?
Okay, the thing is, like, there's like three like Nemesis Leo convoys, and they're all different. So
Fair
I'm
enough.
not entirely sure what this one's from.
I'm going to assume it's just like the mirrored version that came out from that one episode.
That's probably the most. That's probably the most valid reason for between the three. Yeah,
But again, I
But-
do wait
And,
for the
MP Skyfire.
repaint. But yes, MP Skyfire.
same.
Masterpiece Skyfire.
Skyfire. Yeah, he looks fine, but I'm not sure if he's like 400. Sorry, what was it? Like $300 good.
I mean, I'll just stick with my siege figure. Thank you.
This guy has a
Yeah,
real
from what I can
blocky
tell, it kind
aesthetic. Hmm?
From what I can tell, it's kind of uses a lot of the siege engineering over again, so I'm not sure why I would bother.
Won't lie. Masterpiece Skyfire here looks like a G1 toy, given his really blocky aesthetic going
Well,
on.
I mean, the only thing that's really cool for me on this is just the multiple faces. He's got like a little thing where you can store faces and his allegiance symbols.
G1. Okay, I thought there was like another thing. Okay.
I don't know if it's just the having like the symbols that physically pull off and swap around is what actually happens in the show, but I kind of like the way Siege does it more because it's just like a flip around panel.
Right?
There's also some minifigures here. There's this one
Those are
guy,
pretty cool. I will
Prime
admit.
Gas is here, so that's cool. Has Gas
Those are the
ever
coolest
got a
part of it for me.
like a masterpiece figure?
Jazz, no, for some
No,
reason.
Anything not cool enough for it?
it's because of legal reasons. The model of car he uses is like copyright, and the branding on the car is copyrighted by like someone I don't know. But either way, neither Hasbro nor Takara can actually make a figure of it.
Doesn't Mattel have the rights to the Porsches?
Yeah, that's right. That's why.
I don't see why they can just like make it a generic looking car that looks kind of like the original car.
Because it's a masterpiece figure, and they don't want to do that.
Well,
Okay, sure.
with like the masterpieces, the goal is just to literally be as accurate as possible to either the toys or the show. And in the show, of course, Jazz was a Porsche, and Takara and Hasbro just don't really have the rights to use those model cars.
Well, the thing is, like, at this point, they clearly don't care about how their masterpieces actually turn out. So I'm not sure why they're still putting it off.
Fair enough.
Interesting.
So for your masterpiece,
Oh, yeah,
Jazz
and,
needs just buy third party.
you have to look at third parties.
What?
Oh, yeah, next up we have Studio Series Rise of the Beast Cheetor.
Cheetor, yes.
I think
It's hard to believe that we're 98 Studio Series figures in.
All right.
really.
And
And it's more than that because they keep. Yeah, go ahead.
as a toy, he doesn't look that bad. I actually do kind of like him. I have seen a lot of people just kind of complain about the colors of it, and that it does look like it's basically just going to be a just folding his hands and feet down and just pulling out his cheetah head kind of transformation going on.
I just don't. Okay, well, to that I say, what did you expect?
Not much.
What?
I'm the only
But
thing
I
I'm
will
confused.
agree. I will agree. Yeah, I will
What?
agree that I'm not a huge fan of the brown they used.
Yeah,
It's a little
no.
bit. It's a little bit desaturated looking, almost.
All I have to say about the color palette is that it looks like mud.
I saw a edit of the pictures the other day with like the yellow and blue on it. It didn't look half bad.
Yeah.
His head is the one thing that gets me because I feel like it's supposed to be a mix of like all of Cheetor's forms that we've seen him in some way.
I was about to say something about the head too.
It looks.
Mostly kind of
It
confused
looks
of
more
what.
like Energon Ravage. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, all I have to say about the head. Basically it just looks kind of weird. Like, what is it going for here? You know? Like, I kind of see they were
Yeah,
trying to go for like a cheetah mouse thing, but I cannot tell where the mouse is. I think it's really weird.
I think that's kind of just a thing with movie models is that they have it could either be their mouth or their nose, and you will never tell.
I can kind of tell where the nose is, but more so it's like, is this a tiny mouse or a big mouse? You know? You get what I'm saying here?
I'm probably gonna get booted out of the call for saying this, but I just zoomed in on the head sculpt, try to make sense of it, and I noticed that's literally got like the colons 3 face built in.
What?
Bro,
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, I'm not wrong.
What are you talking about?
this face.
Zoom in,
Oh,
zoom in on the head sculpt, and then turn it, and then look at towards the bottom, like where the silver meets the brown.
are you trying to say it has an Owu face or something?
Oh God, we're not even like 10 minutes in. We're already at the bottom of the barrel.
The Uwu face, Cheetor. Rise of the Uwu.
Demons has a better Uwu face. Let me see if I can find it.
Mochi, I'm going to hurt you.
Why?
Because what he put
Please
in the
do.
chat.
What the hell? I don't know what is this the acronym for?
He's making a joke with Rise of the Beast, the acronym for that, and just put Uwu in it.
Cool.
Anyway, I don't think there's actually any more Transformers stuff going on, but we do have some just straight up Hasbro news going on.
Yeah. Go ahead.
They announced that they are eliminating like 15% of their entire workforce, and because they didn't do too well in 2022, and they're trying to refocus from being an entertainment company to a gaming company.
That's weird.
Okay.
Whatever that's supposed to really mean, I guess just focus more on the toys and board games.
Okay, weird. They used to have really good
I don't
shows.
understand. I don't understand their purpose in rebranding because it's like those are the two things everybody already knows them for. I'm not sure what they mean by focus on.
Yeah, I don't know either. It's just like I think they became an entertainment people ever since the Hub, or whenever they got MLP. I don't know. Point is, like, they made good shows, and now we have to live with that fact. So what they're trying to do is really goofy.
I don't know. Funny enough, Wizard of the Coast was the only segment to actually see any positive revenues back in 2022, despite the shit that they've been getting into lately.
Yeah, they've been really, really goofy here. Not in a good way, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might be completely wrong, and this might make me look like an idiot. But isn't Wizards of the Coast the ones that also put out the Pokemon TCG?
Originally, yes, but the actual Pokemon company does the card game now.
Yeah, basically what's going on is like D&D. What's going on is basically some D&D Beyond nonsense they're trying to pull.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
Yeah, so they did something goofy. They lost subscribers. They tried to reconcile the situation. As far as I know, no one has returned yet, unless it's like a necessity.
Well, it's like that would have been, with the way that situation worked out, it would have actually been the one time where it would have been less upsetting for them to just raise their prices.
But yeah, until they're removing 1,000 jobs. They're
Yeah, that's really bad. I hope the people who got fired figure something out, or I don't know. I wish for the best.
One of their divisions called E1. They're trying to sell it off, and so far they've actually sold off its music portion. It's saying that because of any the lack of any meaningful IPs, selling the rest of it's supposed to be harder than they're expecting.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know
surprised.
what E1 is, but yeah, they're apparently trying to sell it off.
I don't get why like every company all of a sudden is like, we have a really good thing going, so now it seems like a very good time to screw it up. That just seems to be the popular business decision now.
As far as I know, they just like think something bad is happening and they respond to it. I don't know. Disney canceled the Owl House because they thought it wasn't popular, but they realized it was popular in the last minute.
Strategy.
So it's like, it literally can't get worse from there.
It seems like every the strategy for everything now is like, this is bad, let's make it worse.
Yeah. Meanwhile, it is actually a good thing. Like, didn't like Netflix say they were going to remove like the shared passwords thing?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a bad
Yeah,
idea.
that was a while ago.
And that's not fun.
They're like, oh, well, if we remove the possibility of sharing passwords, then we'll get more users paying the monthly fee directly. And it's like, you do understand you only had those active users because they couldn't afford to buy it themselves. You just, anyway.
Yeah, password sharing was like if you're poor but you have a friend who has Netflix, that's what you do.
I just used to use my parents.
Same.
Well, because it's like if you have multiple people living in the same house, why would you all spend the same amount of money like 5 times as opposed to just buying a family account and then swapping?
Yeah, exactly. There's like cost efficiency somewhere.
That's what they should do. It's just like here's the family plan. You can have so many people sharing one password. Fine.
Yeah,
This whole thing is like Netflix is like what, $10, $15 a month. Could you just make a family plan that's like 25?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, like have access. Yeah, like have access to give like five different IP addresses access to the password. Boom, you're good to go.
Yeah.
Don't know why that's so hard.
Probably gonna kill Jack is probably going to ban me for posting this, but I'll do it anyway. I just found this.
Oh god.
What is it?
What the hell?
What is this?
I don't even know what I'm looking at.
Is it supposed to be the Spanish Inquisition? What am I looking at here?
Oh my god.
Cool.
Cheetor and Boots.
I like that. I can't see your face, but I heard you roll your eyes. That's amazing.
I did, and I think this is kind of funny. Apparently, the new Puss in Boots movie is really good.
That's what I hear.
Yeah, I do plan to like.
I haven't seen it.
I either plan to like get the movie through YouTube or rent it. I don't know. I do plan to watch it at some point, but I heard it's really, really good. The soundtrack is out on YouTube somewhere.
Please tell me there's a
the
rendition
thing
of
that
All
sucks
Stars.
the most about
What? All Stars? No. No, it's more so it's like it's not musical, more so like a really good soundtrack.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
I think the thing that sucks the most about this is that this mold actually looks really good with the cape. And I hate that it works.
I mean, hey, if it works, it works. I like it.
You know what it kind of reminds me of?
What?
The mutant Tigatron thing.
That one dude from Cyberverse, the cowboy-looking dude. Do you know what I'm talking about, Mochi?
Oh, no. Wild Wheel?
Yeah, him.
Yeah, Wild Wheel.
Almost kind of looks like that.
Huh. I don't know who you're talking about, but okay.
I think it's just the hat that's doing that for you.
Probably.
All I know is that this is Puss in Boots, and it kind of looks pretty neat.
All I'm thinking of is that picture Mochi sent me earlier today. That was of Pussy and Boobs looking up on your school's computer.
Oh my god. Okay.
Didn't you say like 3 episodes ago that we tried to keep this family friendly, and then you just...
I never said that.
I think we failed immediately once I questioned the breast formers or whatever. I think that failed once I questioned that.
When did we decide on family friendly? Haven't you heard how much I cuss on this show?
Literally, we never agreed to that. I think the only thing we agreed to is like follow YouTube's new rules or whatever.
We're like what, 15 minutes in? We're fine. 20 minutes? Yeah.
I have no idea.
Yeah, we're good. Anyway, I'm sure we're good.
In order to balance out the cringe here,
bro,
I don't regret it.
Cannot escape the uwu.
No, not even with demons. Anyway, so we got through. Is there any more Transformers news to note?
Not that I know of, unless Mochi's got something.
you have something?
They just go, okay.
Okay. Let's see. I think we can talk about Kamen Rider Geek.
Sure, we got episode 19 of Geets.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. We finally got to see Keiwa's sponsor, and all that. Yeah, and we learned that the Yamato aren't a revived version of the dead players. They're just like kind of like clones, you know?
Just copies, and there he goes.
Yeah, but yeah, the Yamato writers or whatever's happening, basically they're just clones of like dead human players. So it's just like, don't expect to bring one back.
Basically.
Yeah, and as far, I think it was a preview or something. I don't know. I heard that.
I was sent to the Shadow Realm. What just happened? What did I miss?
We're talking about Geeks right now.
Okay.
Yeah. What was I saying?
Oh God.
What?
I just saw what you posted and it scared me.
Okay.
But I thought it was cool seeing Keiwa fighting just in his entry form.
Yeah.
Cool. Because I guess he wasn't able to carry over the command twin buckle.
Yeah.
That is really weird. Like, you'd think that was the jet mode. You could just like easily score goals like nothing, you know?
Oh,
well, I guess they didn't want to. I guess they didn't want to make it OP.
Weak links. They made the power builder one really powerful immediately.
I love how Geese was just literally making rails as Keiwa was just running.
It made for a really good. It made for a really good action scene.
Oh yeah, I love these scenes where like the helmet just kind of breaks off and you see the guy's eye in there.
Yeah, that basically means they're the coolest character in that show.
Right?
Yeah.
And Keiwa finally proved that he was not the disaster star.
Yeah.
Or is he?
And
dun dun dun.
But yeah, it's like, who do you guys think the disaster is now, given that Sparrow wasn't the disaster, nor is Keiwa, as far as we know?
Friends we made along.
I still hold the theory that it's either no disaster or whoever it is doesn't actually realize that they are the disaster and are like unknowingly sabotaging the game somehow.
Right, but who do you think it most likely is? Given that one option has been eliminated, though.
I've already given you my answer.
I mean, the only other thing I can think of is like Lopo maybe, but I think that'd be too easy at this point.
Probably, yeah.
I did hear from a friend that they were targeting Nago because like he has been the most silent so far. Like he's keeping distance from Keiwa and Ace, even though she did do that before. I'm not really sure if that means she wants to be more independent and less reliant on the other ones. But like, I don't know, it's suspicious behavior.
And also,
that's my goal in life: be less reliable.
Mood. But she also is spending a lot of time with Lopo lately. So I don't know if she's like trying to find a way to sabotage her.
Yeah, they're trying to set up like a big sister, little sister thing. But I do like to think Lopo will survive this. Because we got like a preview of like, okay, even though we're like an episode behind, we got a preview of like episode 21. And it did show that Lopo does get a boost, like uses the boost form through Fever.
Oh, hey, Fever's coming back. Yay.
Yeah, it was a really underused thing. But yeah, she's technically going to use the boost form through Fever. And I like to think that means there's hope for her yet as a mainstay.
Also, Keiwa has met Frog.
Yeah, his sponsor.
Frog.
He, he's a really stern frog.
I just love how he was going off on Keiwa.
Well, yeah, he's sponsoring him and he's losing.
It's
So
like
it's like, why wouldn't you get angry?
he's just like, boy, I have probably put like thousands of interdimensional money or whatever currency we're using here.
In my head, it's more so it's like, I have given you food. I have invested in you so much.
Well, I feel
Why
like
are you losing, man? Stop it.
this might be an unpopular opinion, but I think he brought this on himself.
You cut out really badly right there.
Yeah, you sound like shredded paper.
Am I back now?
Yeah, you're good right now.
What did
Okay,
you?
yeah. Anyways, I was gonna say I feel like it's kind of dumb to get mad at Keiwa for it. It's like betting on the worst horse and then blaming the horse.
Well, it's more so it's like he gave him an advantage every time. It's like earlier, it's basically a retcon to his luck, but he's the sponsor is the reason why he got boost so much. So it's like,
Right.
Keiwa had the opportunity to win.
I understand Keiwa. I understand Keiwa is what I'm trying to say. It's like it's not my fault. It's like it's not my fault. You couldn't clock my stupidity.
But yeah, I get why the sponsor is angry, but I understand Keiwa a bit more. So at least he has some help.
We also see Buffa finally interacting with Geets again, who now knows that he's alive, technically, I guess.
Yeah.
Aren't we all? Aren't we all almost kind of alive, but not really?
Mood.
But yeah, it's good to see. Oh yeah, Buffa was like sent to like some weird area.
It looks like they just brought him back to where he was.
I honestly think whatever area he was dropped off in is like the dump for all the failed Desire Grand Prix games. Like, you do remember, like, one of the rules is, like, if you fail the game, the area is gonna be gone or destroyed.
I don't know. It just looks like he just went back to where he woke up after he was defeated. Just saying, the overgrown, like, the plant-grown city or whatever it was.
Yeah, I still think it's, like, where all the areas that got destroyed in failed games ended up being. That's what I think, anyway.
And in next preview, like some other mysterious woman shows up to help us out.
I guess she's gonna be his sponsored by a really weird technicality.
And it also seems to be a Nago-centric episode, so something's going on with her.
That should be fun.
Yeah.
Especially since he's currently got the lowest ratings.
Yep, he does.
Yeah.
I think we also get to see Keiwa use zombie.
Oh, we're getting Keiwa using zombie? That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, it was in the preview, I think, right?
I don't remember seeing it.
Okay, yeah. Either I saw a clip or whatever. I don't know. But he gets to use zombie, so that's fun.
And another thing, we got an image of a new writer coming in the show soon, probably next episode or two, who is a recolor of Glare, whoever it's going to be.
Yeah. It's most likely going to be the new Game Master, but it could, who knows? It looks kind of cool, at least.
And I also nearly got tricked by Reddit because somebody posted a thing about possible power-up for Geets, but it was just some fan-made stuff made when the show was announced.
It's a really good thing we didn't start this show like 3 years ago, because I remember being fooled by before Gaze Majesty was ever even an actual thing. Like Grand Gaze was literally just like a silvery color. It was Grand Zia with Gaze's helmet on it, and I came to you like, dude, look at this, and you're like, this is like a DeviantArt tier edit, you idiot.
Maybe that's close, but it's just like, it's like one of those things where it's like you're close, but there's no cigar.
Yeah.
I'm hoping
Yeah.
in the 10 years later for Geo, Was gets his own version of that.
We'll see. In terms of other Kamen Rider news, the first episode of Kamen Rider Outsiders came out. But as far as I know, that wasn't ain't translated yet. But I do know that was basically introducing Oja back to the fray.
Oh yeah, Oja survived.
Yeah,
Getting
that's pretty cool.
survive for that. Anything with Dan is good in my book.
I don't think he was there.
Is he supposed to
I
be
don't
on the show
remember.
at some point?
I mean, he is in Outsiders, but I don't know if he appeared in that specific episode. All I know is like Oja happened and Oja survived happened because he
Nice.
stole like the remaining survived card from Odin. So that's fun. What else? In terms of like other Kamen Rider stuff, it's a lot of premium Bandai stuff got released recently. Let's see what we got. There is a Futo PI version of the Double Driver. Basically, like it has like the voice lines from the anime so far. The Memorial Geartalanger came out recently. Looks neat.
Yes.
I'm not sure if there's any new sounds for the general Sentai Gears. There's a new sound for Two Kaiser, kinda, and a mode for Stage Caesar in that body swap episode. That's cool.
Yeah.
There's the Disc Stream Veil Driver. Comes with voice clips from Veil and Papa Igarashi, I forgot his name. But it looks pretty cool. I did notice that with the LED screen, it has like a different pixel thing going on with some of the animals compared to the Demon's Driver. So it's like, that's cute.
Nice.
What else?
Wasn't there a V-Stamp selection thing?
Oh, yeah. Bicep Selection 04. We got Kabuto. Well, technically Centipede. We basically got King Crab, Octopus, Centipede, and Black Rhino. And with that, we got all the main Heisei Rider stamps. With the exception to like the special campaign ones. But you can it's now
when
feasible
Revice
to
when was the last episode of
what?
When was the last episode of Revice?
Last episode of Revice?
Yeah.
But what about it?
I mean, when was it?
I don't remember.
Hold on.
Probably back in the summer. Like in 2022.
Yeah, either way, summer 2022 and the show started in 2021, and we are just now completing the main Heisei Rider stamps.
Yeah, it's just like, technically, it's now feasible to collect all the main Heisei Rider stamps. The only problem is that, what we got? Saber,
and
Kiva. Oh yeah, actually the Ryuki one came out recently with this stream. So that's fun. Yeah, I think the only problem is that the special campaign items.
And build.
Yeah. So the weird special campaign ones are the build stamp, the Kiva stamp, Wizard, and Ryuki. Saber's also there, but who cares?
No one cares about Saber.
Yeah,
not even Saber fans like Saber.
That's that. Honestly, that's the weird thing. I hear that some people hate Revice and kind of like Saber now.
I don't see how.
I don't get that. Because it's just like, even if you don't like Revice, if you think it could have been better, it's like it made an attempt. I don't look at Saber and think, well, they tried.
Yeah, it's like Saber has the problem of Ghost, where it's just like they kind of improvised the writing, or at least it felt like it.
I mean, I get that it was like peak of COVID was when the show started airing, and then they had to work around that. But like, I don't feel like that accounts for all the problems that happened.
Well, it's not COVID. I'm referring to like the writing. Because he was not present like with Ghost, or present not as often. But you know what I mean.
Yeah. Anyways.
Or some other problems. anyway, point is like, yeah, okay.
But yeah,
People like
with Revice,
Hmm?
I could see like yeah, there were some parts that could have been better, but Revice is just undoubtedly the better show between the two.
Even though it's
Yeah.
like the near end of it was kind of weird, mostly because like they got rid of gifts and the show wasn't over yet, and so they kind of elongated it with Yuga, and then blah 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 blah. That's
And
a little
there
weird.
and there was Daiji being a edgy boy for a little bit.
That was before GIF, though. Before
Yeah.
GIF got defeated. But yeah, it got weird after they defeated GIF because the show wasn't over yet. So it's like,
Yeah.
what do we do now?
Well, I
Since
feel
there's
like the
no
problem,
main bad.
like I feel like the writers kind of that point was like where they intended to end the show, but then the producers reminded them like this is a writer show. It has like a set amount of episodes, or at least like a
Yeah.
ballpark number of episodes, and then they're like, oh shit, we got
It's more
to
like
out a little bit longer.
it's
We
more
gotta
like
mix
this.
it up.
It's more
Yeah,
like
they
this
got-
is the 50th anniversary season, so we have to end it on 50 episodes exactly.
Yeah, maybe. All I know is that we got. Oh yeah, we also got the Juga driver. That finally came out too. It's a retool of the Revice driver, but without the stamp part. So it's like, oh, maybe a little bit clunky. As far as I know, the Chimera driver, yeah, we got the stamps for Chimera, Daimon, and Juga. We obviously got that. And there's also a scanner part where it's just like you can scan under 5 stamps onto it, and you'll get a special attack based on the writer. So it's like you scan the stamp, it will say like absorb Revice. So that's fun. Apparently, people found that there are some unused sounds for mock and chase.
Neat. Neat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that implies to me mock and chase were at some point gonna be Vice stamps. I have no idea. That's a little weird. What else is there? Let's
We
see.
have
What did I note down here?
I think we're moving on to Sentai.
Oh,
I think we're
and
moving on to Sentai.
answer your question, Mochi. The last episode of Revice aired back in August.
August of 20. Yeah. Okay. That's still a little bit ridiculous to me, but yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah, pretty much went over the Kamen Rider specific premium Bandai stuff.
What?
They kind of pulled a Gokaiger a little bit, where it just the show's been over for like 11. God, that hurt to read, but 11 years, and there's still plans for new stuff.
Gokaiger will never die.
Probably
Will
not.
never die. I don't know what. Yeah, because like they recently came out with the Memorial Gokai Cellular with the new module for it. So
Yeah.
clearly they're not done with the show.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I like how when
Yeah.
I googled when Gokaiger ended, Google hesitated to show me, like it was loading especially slow. Like you're not gonna want to read this number; it's gonna punch you in the groin.
That's funny. But yeah, that's pretty much it in terms of Kamen Rider stuff. As far as I know, there's also like the announcement for a second version for the 5 complete selection modification. Also, SH Figure Arts 5. So that's gonna be fun for the people who can afford that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am not one of them.
Same
I
here.
don't think any of us. Yeah, me neither. This is like, I think you said this was like worth 70,000 yen, and that's basically like 3 or 2 rents
Well,
worth.
it's I think it's something like 70 something thousand.
Yeah, that's like more or less 2 to 3. That's like 2 to 3 rents worth of money, And it's like, I don't have the money for that.
Or like 1/4 of a month if you live in LA.
Maybe. But yeah, it's like, yeah, I guess like CSM, yeah, this is clearly outside my money range right now.
I
Clearly.
think it would be for most people.
Yeah.
At least
So,
in
yeah, I
a
think-
justifiable way.
Yeah. Didn't you say there was like people who collect the CSM stuff as a hobby?
Oh yeah,
I still
totally.
think
There's totally people that do that.
I still think that's really concerning.
I'm not concerned. I want to know what the hell they're doing so I can get on that.
Right?
Likewise, kind of. I have no idea. But as far as I know, that's pretty much it in terms of Kamen Rider stuff.
Yeah, I think so. So we can move on to Sentai. What we got for Sentai?
Oh yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, the latest episodes of Dawn Brothers came out with the new episode debuting. I don't remember which new episode it was, but basically, the sum of it is that we got two new Noto members with Sonoshi. I don't know their names, but it's like, yeah, there's like 3 more Noto, and they're fighting the other Noto. So it's like, shit, this is not good. On top of that, I think they finally wrapped up the whole Crane Cerebrian thing. I think, I don't remember. What else was there? We got our helmetless shot of Momotaro in Goldon form. That was pretty cool. What else is there?
Yeah.
What else is there? I guess there was a recent release for the Danoni Taijin thing.
Yeah. We should probably talk about that.
Yeah, it's basically a set where you're given a new Robotaro thing. Basically, it allows you to bend. It allows Danoni Taijin to sit and have an actual knee bend without the skirt thing getting in the way.
I kind of get where they're coming from. Where they're like, we don't technically have to erase this entire set again just for this one modification.
Yeah.
I kind of get that. That's money. But
yeah,
it's like
they also threw in
it's the equivalent if like Marvel Legends made like an Iron Man figure and then 6 months later they're like, hey, we're going to release like a new chest, but that's all you get in the box is just the chest, and it comes with like the Infinity Stone hand, and then that's it. It's double the price of what you pay for the base figure.
Yeah, the Danoni Titan set, along with coming with a thing that allows Danoni Titan to sit. It also came with like some accessories. It came with a fan. It came with a chair. I don't remember. It came with a background. I don't remember. But it also came with change-up swappable hands, like spread out hands or whatever.
Other than the accessories and the added knee joints, is exactly the same thing as what you already have.
Yeah.
And you're getting just these things in the box, and it's as much as the entire Onitajin deluxe set costs.
Yeah, it's like they made like a figurized figure, but they split it in half with the main figure in one set and everything else in the second half. And you had to like buy both separately.
Yeah, but it's like, and after all that, you still have like a spare one left over, and most people would think, oh, I'll just sell this on eBay because I don't need it anymore. But in the description, it says, keep your original Onitajin because this makes the figure incredibly unstable. And you're like, okay, thanks.
Yeah, that's not good.
Not good,
like,
no.
Yeah, it reminds me of like if I remember correctly, there was like a die-cast collection of the Sentai gears. And I think you mentioned this to me, Mochi, like a while back. But basically, like, these die-cast versions of the normal Sentai gears, and that if you try to put it into the gear tolenger, they may not work. So
it did end up working, by the way. Those do work 100%. But it's like,
cool.
That was like, this might not work, no promises. With this one, they're actually telling you, guess what? This causes shit to fuck up.
Yeah. That's not good.
Well, that is a definitive answer they're giving you.
Yeah. What else? There was an announcement for like the Black Dawn Oni Taijin for like a mini plot. It's gonna come with the Murasame stuff, but also with a future Murasame thing. So
I
it's
feel like
like,
that is it just me or would that have made more sense to do this? Like you make a deluxe Black Onitajin premium Bandai and it comes with like additional leg parts for the original.
As far as I know, that is gonna be a thing, but I don't know about the knee situation with that. But yeah,
Well,
there's
that's
gonna
what I'm saying.
be
Like you make like a deluxe Black Onitajin with the updated knees, and then and then with that includes
the
like
other accessories.
like swappable legs in the
I
chair
don't.
for the original Onitajin, and that would have made more sense to me.
Get working legs.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure that's gonna be a thing, but I'm not sure about the other stuff. As far as I know, it hasn't been released yet. All I know is that it exists, and there's gonna be a mini plot version with the future Don Murasame stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, you get like a yellow version of this purple thing. So that's fun. What else? I think that's all I have to say in terms of Don Brothers, but there's also the Memorial Gokai Cellular. So
yeah, you were talking about that earlier.
Yeah, it basically like it's what you expect. It's the Memorial Gokai Cellular. It has the voice lines, but it also comes with a little module to account for the remaining for the new Sentai teams, like two Kaiser. I think they also like added unique voice lines for like the Weirdo Rangers.
Yeah,
Like
they added like Bull Black and
not Bull Black. It's more so it's like you remember how they refer to like the Go Onder as Go on Wings. There's basically more of that.
Right.
So
yeah.
So instead of like
Beetle
one
Brothers.
Kaiser, there's two Kaiser, blah blah blah, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. But yeah, seems pretty cool. Is what do you expect? Also came with like some Ranger keys. Okay, well, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And top that coincide with that, we have a new SH Figure Arts Captain Marvelous.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Isn't there also gonna be a SH Figure Arts 2 Kaiser? Or is that out already?
Yeah. I think that's getting ready to come out.
Oh, cool. We got two
Because
Pirate Boys.
We got the
We're gonna
Pirate
get-
Boys.
First saw that. We saw the
gonna
prototype of that like a year or two ago, but it's just coming out now.
Nice. We're gonna get two Pirate Boys. Hell yeah.
I'm not sure if it's just these images specifically, but the torso on the new Gokai Red looks a little bit weird to me.
Really? Let me see this.
I mean, it's like the waist. It's like the waist is very drawn in, and then the shoulders are very broad.
I think it's how the body is segmented that makes it a little bit weird.
Yeah, probably.
Well, yeah, it's like it looks like his belt is suffocating.
Belt. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think how the body segment is a little bit weird makes it a little bit weird.
Man never skips shoulder day.
Nope.
No, he did not. He's been.
What?
My microphone's having a stroke. Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. What else is there to say? Is there any Power Rangers news?
I don't think so.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
What we got?
Oh. God damn it. Sorry.
Is there or no?
There is, but I'm having technical difficulties because, of course, I am.
Okay.
Just curse of the show there.
Okay. For some reason, they're just now airing Megaforce in Latin America. I have no comment on that, other than why. Other than why, I have no comment on that.
That's kind of weird. But that does remind me of something. Let me see if we can find it.
I mean, it's like if you could spare the people of Brazil from knowing that exists, why wouldn't you?
Right?
Yeah. Let's see here. I'm trying to find something, but you two can talk.
Yeah. I'm also trying to find what I was looking for, so Jack can pat us for time, I guess.
Eat
Wait.
your vegetables. Don't do drugs.
Good.
So Megforce is literally going to be 10 years old here in a few days.
You stop talking right now.
And it's just
Really?
like you're really just now airing that in Latin America. But yes, it'll be turning 10 on February 2nd.
Weird.
So let that sink in.
I feel indifferent to that.
Same. Except it reminds me of how old I am.
Yeah. That seems like a common occurrence lately.
Very much so. Considering I'm on the latter half of turning 30 now.
Mm.
I thought that was last year.
Bro. You know what I mean.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. Okay, I remember what it was now. Sorry,
Yeah, well, what's up?
I zoned out.
Bless us with the knowledge.
I have no knowledge. You assume I have knowledge, but anyway, Billy, in the comics, Billy uses like a reworked model of the Geardlinger.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Oh, I think I shared that. I wonder why.
Yeah, you okay, I don't know. They have the rights to it, so they're using it.
Okay.
Man's
Also
just
sound
using weapons from other seasons.
It also sound like this.
I mean, it's Billy. I'm not surprised. He could probably find a way to do it.
It also sound like this. So it's like,
I think it's like the only occurrence where Cartoon Network is involved with Power Rangers to some capacity. And I just find it amusing.
That
I
is
hate-
pretty amusing.
I hate that. I just hate that Jake Keenanger so much.
What?
I'm sorry, not Keenanger. Whatever they called them in the show.
Akaninja. What's the yellow? How do you say yellow in Japanese? It's probably
I don't know.
Ninja.
Yeah, it's Keenanger. That's what I said.
Yeah, Steam Ninja. You're all right.
I don't even know what the other ones. We have like a Mordecai, the Mordecai Owl Ninja, and the Powerpuff Girls Momo Ninja.
Yeah, and the last one is like from We Bare Bears.
This looks like something that I would see in like poorly edited YouTube video from 2010.
It looks like AI generated artwork.
well, unfortunately, this is real.
Somehow it does, especially the regular show one. It has like that weird shading thing going on where it's not quite right.
Honestly, it just looks like Mordecai doing that golf thing.
Like
Oh God.
like I can just imagine like this being created when somebody went on a program and just typed in Jake from Adventure Time as a Yellow Ranger.
Icky stuff.
Anyway, anything else we got going on today?
I don't have much to say about Ultraman other than that there's the Ultra replica of Beta Capsule, which is basically like the version of the Beta Capsule that appeared in the Shin Ultraman movie. So that's fun.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Other than that, not much. Decker ended recently, so there hasn't been any new announcements for the new season. There's still the movie, but I forgot when that's gonna come out. So yeah,
Hasn't it already come out? Am I stupid?
I have no idea. It probably hasn't. At least not translated yet. But I don't think it came out yet, so we have to wait for it.
Maybe.
Anyway.
I have nothing much. I have nothing much to say about Ultraman. I'll try to keep an eye on if there's gonna be any announcements for the new season.
Oh yeah, Jack, did you get issue 2001?
Tried to, but for some reason my order, it was just never sent to the comic shop. So I'm still having to wait for it to come in. So I don't have anything to say about the comic this week either.
I still haven't seen issue 1.
I think, as far as I've heard, people don't really like it.
Yeah,
Really?
That's the general consensus. I haven't seen it up here in any shops though.
I mean, I thought the first issue was fine, just setting up stuff. I don't know about issue 2 though.
I asked the guy at my local store if he had it, and he was like, "What's a common writer?" So I was like, "Okay, well, I guess I'm done here."
Yeah.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, as far as I know, people don't like it because it's just written weirdly. We don't know where this takes place in terms of the show. They're using reused assets or whatever. I have no idea.
Yeah, I have no clue either on that, cause he was only using just the basic progress keys, no upgrade forms or anything like that in the first issue. So I don't know exactly where it's supposed to take place.
Don't they introduce a new writer in that comic?
They do.
Yeah,
It's called Ragnarok or something like that.
Yeah.
it's just basically another
I haven't read it.
Just hates humanity.
I haven't read it, but absolute most meddled writer name to date.
Exactly.
I think I can say that definitively.
Kamen Rider Solomon.
Eh.
Oh well.
Anyway, any final thoughts?
Not really. I found this, or that's about it.
Oh yeah, I've seen that thing for Wheeljack before. I hope that that's an actual thing.
I think it's a fan design.
It looks like a fan design.
I don't think this is gonna happen in the movie.
I mean, it is like a fan concept, but with the way the head is officially modeled, it almost seems like it was always supposed to be like this.
It would be cool if it were, but I wouldn't get my hopes up.
I don't know why they just decided to go with the Q design. Just trying to tie it into that, I guess.
He looks like a mix of Steve Urkel and Vector from Despicable Me.
Wheeljack says get vectored.
Yeah. Okay.
God. I was gonna say something, but that's probably an outdated meme by now, so never mind.
Anyway, yeah. Anything else before we sign off for the night?
I think that's all from me. What about you, Enigma?
The Velma show sucks.
You what?
The new Velma show.
Oh, new Velma show?
Yeah, it's not good.
No, it's not.
It happens
I haven't subscribed for an HBO thing. I honestly pirated it one episode, and it's this is not good. And now the Yellow Apocalypse video, and now the Yellow Apocalypse video, how Fred's the best character, it's more relevant than ever.
This happens every other time we do this, where we're towards the end or middle of the episode, we're well, that's about enough of that, and then Enigma's oh no, I'm still pissed about something. Hold on.
like more pissed because I watched one episode of it, and it's like, why though?
I will not even give it the time of day.
I generally try to at least like consume a little bit of whatever it is.
Yeah.
But it's like this is one of those cases where I can kind of just look at it and be like, there's too many wrong decisions here for me to even care.
Exactly.
Yeah. I only watch this because I could pirate it. Because I want to be supporting the people who make it.
Support
like-
the people.
No, that's hate watching. That's why it's gonna be continuing to survive for like a good amount of years.
I think it's already confirmed to have a season 2.
Yeah, this is why we don't hate watch. This is why we don't hate watch.
I'm pretty sure it's like I'm sure they like made a character that's modeled after Shaggy and then proceeded to not call it Shaggy, and it's not Shaggy, but they like so clearly wanted it to be. So
Right.
that makes me think it was like a last minute.
Probably.
I have no idea. Whoever the new Shaggy is not Shaggy. And I don't know where Scooby is either. And that's concerning.
I thought it was kind of somebody suggested that it should be like a JoJo thing where he like hands on his green troll Shaggy after he dies tragically.
That I wouldn't. I can't see it. It wouldn't make it not less stupid.
I mean, I don't think it's gonna be less stupid. We might as well have fun with it.
Now you are the Shaggy.
All right, I don't know. I don't know. Don't watch the new Velma show. Don't even hate watch it.
Who cares
No,
about Fred? Sorry,
What?
I just saw the thumbnail of the thing you sent, and I was about Fred. What are you talking about?
What? Okay. I guess I gotta explain the video a little bit. Basically, this guy goes about explaining each character of Scooby-Doo by their most established and least established. And Fred is like the least established because like no one knows what his deal is until Mystery Incorporated, where they made him a himbo and that likes traps.
Lovely.
What?
I've not seen Mystery Incorporated.
I have, but I don't recall any of that.
Basically, Fred is like a himbo who really likes traps.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's our cue to stop.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right, cool. And, okay, so that was Toku Hero Time. I've been Enigma.
I'm Jack.
Mochi,
See you next time.
See ya.
bye bye.